Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 6, Week 9, Day 7. So today, of course, we're going to be finishing up the arena event. Aside from that, of course, we do have all the things that are going on throughout the week. So let's go and get to there. Also, wow, on earth did that open so small? Let's see, there we go. Okay, so let's start with Gems of War 4. Start from the top. Also, we should be able to see a little bit further than we were able to before in the spoiler area. On Terran's World, we were able to show that the other day. We ended up going over all the new kingdom troops, all 16 of them. Though we don't know exactly when all of them are coming out. But we're definitely getting a new kingdom this year, that's for sure. I'm looking for, where is the oh, I forgot. Is their community manager still not doing community manager things? This is last week's event, isn't it? Oh no! Oh no! Gotta use completely third-party tools. Wait. It might be under latest news. Aha! It's under latest news, but the one on the forum isn't going up. So whoever's job it is to do that, you're slacking. That's been like so consistently up at like 7 p.m. almost every day. And lately it has not been. But luckily it's on their actual official website. Not on the forums, but on the website itself. So hey, we still got it. Anyway, so wish upon a star. We're getting a red-yellow 13 mana cost. If I had to guess, it's another potion troop, isn't it? No, actually I don't think it is. Don't we have all of them now? Let's see, what does it do? It creates 8 green and 8 red gems. Red does feed into itself. Oh, this is Lady Arnariel. We got a new Lady Arnariel, which makes sense because it's called Lady Estelle. So this is basically Lady Arnariel then, but different colors. Let's see. So it creates 8 green and 8 red. Lady Arnariel does 8 green and 8 blue, if I'm not mistaken. Half of which feeds back into herself. I forget her colors. Bless and gain 3 magic to all bright forest. That's good in arena, if nothing else. Though it's an epic, so maybe not. Has firestorm, has fireproof. It doesn't seem too good. At least with Lady Arnariel, you get like infinite HP. Plus the colors it creates is kind of nice. Red-green's a bit of a weird combination. However, that one really overpowered +2/+2 banner works with red-green, so at least there's that. +2 red, +2 green is the whole thing. And she does technically synergize into that with her ability. I don't know. Lady Arnariel was always one of those kind of troops that just wasn't viable enough to use in many situations. And Lady Estelle doesn't seem much different. She does have Storm into herself, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't really see much else that would really get used for. You can't even really use a Phoenicia build either, or anything like that. But anyways, as far as the rooms, it looks like it's rarity order. What is this? It's actually just rarity order. They made it that simple, where you take the mythic and then you move down to the legend, and then you go down to the epic. Or sorry, these are probably epics. Whatever they are, they're probably the same rarity. Then you go down to like the no, these might be mythic, Fountain of Stars. Yeah, these are all legends then, and then epic into ultra rare. Wow, it's very straightforward. Just take rarity order. I'm surprised. Very surprised. Nice. Okay. Nice to know. Anyways, another news. It's more info than that. Let's go to the other place. If I typed it correctly. I feel like I always type it incorrectly at least once. Luckily, we got a first try there. So, as far as other things going on this upcoming week, of course, we got arena event finishing out today. We'll be finishing that out tonight. But as far as... Oh, wait. Are we getting a new weapon? No. That's just how we want to... Oh, wait. We can actually know what the medals are ahead of time? Interesting. So it's going to be skull and spell damage for the next event. It doesn't tell us what the restriction is, though. I didn't realize they ever did that. Though it still doesn't give us the most useful info. Because it might not actually be even up in the game yet. Who knows? But we'll find out tomorrow. When we go make the teams for everything. Anyways. We got a faction event for Sunken Fleet on Tuesday. Second Fleet doesn't have one of the good weapons? No. But it does have the good troop, if nothing else. The one legendary there, 50% elemental start's pretty relevant. Pet Rescues is Kit Sif, which I forget which bonus it is. I know it's already been out. It's just Bright Forest, simple Bright Forest bonus. Class event for Thursday, we're going to be having, of course, the Bright Forest Hero class, which is Hierophant, which I feel like isn't used that often. However, it's pretty good. It's the only triple damage burning hero class that has cleanse on extra turn, which is situationally really good. And this Friday, we have invasions, specifically invasions for the Strix. And in that regard, we should be getting a new weapon as well this Friday. And it should be this weapon right here. It will explode magic +1 yellow gems and grant a random status effect to all Strix allies, and it uses red purple. That's not bad. Oh, and of course it summons Strix troops. That's not horrible. Interesting coloration for the explosion. I don't think we have a red purple variant of an exploding weapon yet. So that's a pretty good hole to fill, if nothing else. Explodes, what color? Yellow specifically. Interesting. I can see this being okay. Even has enchant, which is pretty relevant. Some extra mana to all other allies. Some scatter to get rid of barrier. And some life gain. Though the other three are more relevant. The get rid of barrier, the gain some extra mana, and enchant for self. So, actually, I can't remember. Does 1 to all allies include yourself? I actually can't remember if it does that or not. Because that's actually 3 of its mana back then, if so. Between enchant and the other thing, meaning technically 11 mana costs. Which isn't horrible. Does anyone recall? I actually can't remember off the top of my head. Obviously, it gives it to all other allies. I can't remember if 1 to all allies actually counts yourself or not off a weapon. It's very rarely relevant. Like, so exceedingly rarely would that be relevant. Oh, we don't have the other things yet. But anyways, we gotta go do a lot of arena today. I don't believe we had any good offers, no. An adventure board was also kind of meh. It's still worth taking. It's a little bit of diamonds, a fraction of a deed, and a gem key, so still a bit of loot there if nothing else. But our main priority is definitely going to be focused on finishing out arena, and I believe we have to do, what, 5, 6 runs tonight? So we're doing quite a decent chunk of arena. But anyways, hello everyone, hello Mister, hello Draco, hello Barbara, hello Daddy Shark, hello Isabel, hello Sushi Ninja, hello Cookie, hello Tyrion, hello hello Bill Warhammer. Let's see. Where's the like button on phone? I actually have no clue. I almost never use YouTube on phone. Hello Eric. Hello Jan. Hello Logic Slayer. Hello Barbara and hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Wait, go see the class? Wait, what did they update with the class? Hold up. What did they update with the class? We looked at it earlier. What did they change? This all looks the same. Did something change? We've went over the class already. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty broken beyond belief. No Storm Tree, which is really weird though. I kind of wish I had Storm instead of Water, but at least with Water it gets insulated, which doesn't mean to freeze. I don't think it's really grabbing anything else off of Water for the most part though. Because it says Submerge, you're likely going to be running Barrier on Brown, obviously. Its final trait's amazing. Stun, Freeze, Burn, and Tangle random enemy every extra turn. That is going to be hilariously good with triple damage burning. Also having Barrier on Brown. Also having some other utility in there. A lot of potential, that is for sure. But, oh no, I saw it earlier. But yeah, they updated it earlier this week. We went over it pretty much the exact day when it happens. But anyways, if anyone still has any other questions that you want me to go over, do let me know. Otherwise, we'll be destroying arena. You boost ratio for your life, right? Yes, and you gain more life, so I might as well go for you. You kind of auto-win. Speaking of auto-wins, I'll grab that as well. Speaking of auto-wins, I'll grab that because true damage and also coloration. And the only color we're missing now is green, so I guess we'll pick a backup summon. Okay, we got a good draft right off the bat. That's nice to see. So we'll put that there, we'll put that there. Tragraki we'll put there, and we'll use the summoner guy as the backline tank, even though he's not that tanky himself. However, it's more important Tragraki doesn't die, especially since he uses 2 unique colors instead of just 1 unique color. Alright, let's roll with this. Also, he gets to summon a green-yellow, which means if somehow Tome Knight dies and he dies, well, we just resummoned all colors now. So, yeah, this should be pretty auto-win. Not the best team we've ever had, but it has everything you need. Covers all colors, has true damage synergy, and has basically all the mechanics. The only thing we don't really have, though, is a proper board control. I guess he does destroy Column, but I don't know. Out of every board control option, Column is one of the slightly weaker ones. Your boost ratio is what, 2 to 1? Why does everything on this opposing team have so little armor? That's rather unfortunate. They all have high HP, low armor, which is not good for that kind of cast. Oh, it's 3 to 1, not 2 to 1. Still pretty good ratio, though. Alright, our first slot's almost dead. Ideally, we want that obviously not to happen. Would be great. I'll try for blue and Surge. Plus it denies him. Problem is he might still have enough boost ratio. No, he's not going to have enough boost ratio. That's good. He might go for Mana Drain instead, though, which would be really bad. And he did exactly that. How awful. Look at how much HP he has now. That's rather bad. Mostly due to time to kill. Not necessarily because he's actually going to win. More so, it's going to take forever to kill out. And he did it again. Wow. Okay, this could be slightly annoying. Let's see. I'll take that over. We don't have instant kill on this team. And we can't like try bypassing his durability because it's on HP instead of armor. If it was on armor, then we could. But that's not armor. Yeah, that's kind of bad. I guess we gotta kill his entire team before we get around to actually killing that thing. First lot just died. Our thing that's gonna help us win is about to die too. That's kind of bad too. How many more things want to go wrong? Let's see. We'll try for that for Skull for Sky. I didn't get it, but we can take the other one. Oh, I should have taken red with it though. Let's see. Let's go kill something. We need his HP to get rolling so we can actually get better boost ratio. Actually, I almost want to put Kaki in the second slot because I want to keep this guy's HP value as safe as possible. Because that is pretty important. Also, we kind of need to get an Orion summon if we can. I'm just concerned he's going to drain it the second I get even a small amount of mana. So we're probably not going to be able to do that because his HP value is at 85. Because of course it is. Oh, let's see. We'll take that over. Take a Skull over. He's going to have to true damage poke us, which is rather unfortunate. I think we just have to throw all in on damage now on him and hope we can get the kill. That looks like enough boost ratio to kill. It is. Oh, yeah, now he's got to deal with a Sloth that has infinite HP. And as long as we kill him, we'll be good to go. If I can just get a resummon here, we probably auto-win because he's not going to be able to tear through to resummon at this point because he has nothing else on his team to do so. The only problem is we'd have to get 10 green before he gets one single purple, which is problematic because that's a lot of green. One way that we could do it is try to get the purple potion over there. Might even want to just let him mana drain us and just go for it. So we're going to do this, deliberately let him mana drain us so we could then take potion and hopefully that'll be enough to burst us over. That is the strategy here. So we now take this and hope we land extra turn, or at least a lot of mana. We got a decent chunk of mana there. Now I just need to go get to full, and if we could just summon Orion, we kind of just win. The problem is actually summoning Orion. Let's take a brown for now. As long as he doesn't take purple, we should be okay. Even if we can't take green. And there we go. We got some green we can go take now. Yeah, we'll just take it over. Grab ourselves a little Doomskull poke. I'll actually take the blue down just to kind of cascade it a little bit. We have another Doomskull poke. Not sure if I really want it compared to resummon though. But I will end up taking it just so he doesn't. And he has his mana drain, of course. Why? Why do we do it? Well, that's bad. Let's take that for now. See if we can get something else rolling. He is inevitably going to lose. The problem is at what rate? Is he going to lose this battle? There we go. Okay, this should be a pretty big game changer because Orion actually scales. So if we could just keep Orion alive, that'd be great. Because he gains 5 magic every time he does this thing. Plus this Hunter's Mark, so that'll be able to pressure it. Plus he's a legend, so his stats, even though he came in at level 9, are still pretty much above the normal troop that we're going to be having within the battle. So that's kind of convenient. I'll take the Doomskull over for now and hope it kind of works out. Let's take it that way, yeah. Let him do the other poke. Take the other poke. Fortunately, we're not getting any Orion mana to go and do other things with. We're probably just going to have to throw 6 damage to Kaki down. This seems like a waste of a turn, though. I'm going to take this and see what happens. Nothing. Nothing is what happens. Should probably be careful not to hold as much mana then. Oh yeah, Ryan, you need to go get an ability down already. So we can start scaling. Come on, hit that 14. Of course, you hit the worst possible roll you can even get off your ability. Wonderful. So we'll take that over. Luckily, skulls do double damage now. Take all those purples so we can't possibly do another thing the rest of this battle, ideally. Orion will go reapply the thing, and I think we kind of just win from here. So we do that. We hit for 16, a little bit better than the previous one, and now we kind of just win. So we'll do that. Of course, 1 damage short of the other thing, so I guess we'll just try finding a way to do any amount of damage. Because Taraki's not enough to kill, which is bad. He's still Hunter's Mark. That's not really going to make much of a difference, though. Now he's no longer Hunter's Mark. That also doesn't make much of a difference. Because any 2 hits will pretty much kill. Try for Skull for Sky. Also, Skull would kill even if he's Hunter's Marked or not in this situation. There we go. Let's match. Wow, that was annoying. I have never seen a Sloth be so annoying in Arena. But he's down now. Yeah, I know. They can't keep up now that Salty's gone. I have no clue who's supposed to be doing it now, but they're slacking on the forum. They're not doing their job. Which I'm not even sure if it's their role to even do that now. Assumably it is, but hopefully it'll get around to it soon. It's not too big a deal not having the posts up. If nothing else, at least it's on the forums. I mean, not on the forum. At least it's on the website itself. Which is kind of weird. How do you have it go up to one but not the other? It seems like they were always kind of automated at the same time. Yeah, only one of them are functioning right now, which is kind of weird. Could just be an oversight where they just kept doing the one and then just kind of assumed the other one was going. And then it wasn't. Let's see. I feel like the forum one's the one people check more than the website one, though. There's no really any way to check how much traffic is going through the forum. I mean, through the website one, though. Whereas the forum one is actually trackable. Let's see. Also, I've still been trying a bunch of different game engines. And gosh, is Unity complicated. Compared to some of the other game engines. Like, its functionality is probably, like, realistically the one you'd want to use. But, it is so ridiculously intimidating. Compared to some of the other tools out there. Oh, what do we even grab here? I actually want to hit last slot here. Take the other one over. Grab a yellow. Not like we need yellow, but I need him to not take extra turn. Take the purple over. Throw a pokety poke. I should kill because of boost ratio. I can actually kill the other one, but the other one has no mana right now, so it's not really much of a threat, and it's dead anyways. There we go. Hello, Tasco. Hello, Ribby. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Anthony. Welcome, 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 welcome. What do we want here? It all looks... Also, has this guy been able to cast a single time? Why does he keep dying before we get anything rolling? Hello, Gustavo. Welcome. Yeah, I have heard a lot of people recommend Godot. Like a really, really high amount. Yes, it is completely 2D. I haven't actually tried Godot yet, though. I'm kind of just testing the waters with every, not emulator. Every, what's it called? Every, gosh, why can I not remember think of the name off the top of my head all of a sudden? Not development tool. Game engine. Why could I not think of that all of a sudden? But, I've been messing around with a bunch of different game engines to kind of see which one I might want to use. And mess around with for some prototyping. But, yeah, I haven't tried Godot yet. I've heard a lot of recommendations for it, though. I haven't actually looked into it yet. Definitely will need to. Yeah, game engine. I have no clue why that word escaped me randomly all of a sudden. But it did. The struggles of streaming. You forget how to speak English. Let's see. Destroy a column. Gain a bunch of stuff. Do it based on yellows. We'll do it right there. And now he kind of just auto-wins. Which is ideally what he always does. I'm not sure why he's been dying so quickly the last few rounds. Let's see. I'll take that over. Hello, Bushka! Welcome. What do we need here? I'll take yellow for now. He might be webbed, but he still has support control. And he still regains barrier if we truly needed it. Though I think in this situation, we very much do not need that. Oh gosh, is that a really annoying spider thing? They picked a really annoying week for that to have 20% bonus stats. That is one of the only few things that does apply to Arena specifically. Whenever there is bonus stats for various troops, it is the only extra stats that ever apply specifically to Arena. And in those cases, they can have 10 to 20% extra. And when it's 20% on something that has 0 attack that's already completely durability based, it is so absurdly annoying. I'll take the skull for now. Oh, apparently 2 skulls. Yeah, I got some really good offers yesterday. I haven't really got any good offers otherwise, so we have gotten some good arena offers here and there. And hopefully we'll get some good ones from the ones today. Because I think we have to do 5 or 6 arena runs today. Which means 3 of them will have offers. Hopefully some decent ones. Oh, that's so unfortunate. We'd only hit 7 there. I'm gonna hit first slot. That's enough to kill. Let's see. I'll take a blue for now. See if we can get a good column going. Grab a skull over there. Take the blue over. Take the skull again. Ideally, we want some kind of amazing cascade going here. Actually, could try it right here. And of course, we miss every possible cascade option. Because why would it do anything else other than that? Oh no, I wanted that skull to kill you with. I'm gonna try for it again. Apparently not. Is there any way to even try for it off a column? Not with how the board's set up currently. Just gonna try to get Terrakia, I guess. Can I lower that by 1? No, because it would lower the other one by 1, which would kind of defeat the whole purpose of lowering that one by 1. Let's do this for now. That's kill range, right? No. If it was 2 true damage, we could. This will do 2 physical damage if we do a column. I still don't have column alignment either. Let's take that for now. It's kind of unfortunate. I'm trying to move something where we can actually... Hey, there we go, finally. Oh, never mind. We could also just take that. I was gonna say, we could try for the other thing off the sky, but it already gave us the thing for it. Are they doing Twitch streams anytime soon? They haven't announced it on the Gems of War forum. However, based on info leaked on the Puzzle Quest 3 forum, it does appear like they're trying to plan to still do a Halloween stream. So that's probably going to be their next stream is for Halloween. Like the Friday before Halloween, or the Wednesday before Halloween, probably, I mean. I'm not sure why I said Friday. But they normally stream on like Wednesdays or Mondays. But yeah, probably the Wednesday before Halloween. I have no clue what day that is. Let's see. The 27th. That's not an official date, but the 27th is likely a Halloween stream for them. That's most likely their next stream. That is not confirmed though. But they did mention on the forum, on the Puzzle Quest 3 forum, that they're probably doing a Halloween stream as their next stream. Which is funny because the Gems of War forum doesn't mention anything about it. Yet they did mention it on the Puzzle Quest 3 forum, oddly enough. Which is kind of funny because you'd think the Gems of War forum would be the main one they would try to get that info to. Yeah, I don't think that its info is anywhere on the Gems of War forum. Oh, why did I do that? We're frozen on green. Oh, and now we're dead. That was short-lived. Let's see. I don't have a way to cascade that, so let's take that together. I don't have any good columns, so I might just hit it for a 5, because why not? Because any skull at this point kills if we can actually get it rolling. Problem is getting it rolling. Okay, I'm going to hope he cascades that downward so we just get skull. Either the 2 actually gives a skull, and he took 1 to 2 that gives a skull. There were a few safe options, but luckily he took 1 to 2 that would give us the win. Okay, that was pretty good other than that one sloth being really annoying. And that is a super bad offer. I'm not sure why this is even an offer. If you just throw 50 gems at the daily offer they have every single day underneath dungeons, you would get better value than this thing. I have no clue why you would ever buy this. You'd be better off just spending 300 gems a week buying dungeons every single day, which is something I personally don't do, though it is worth doing it always on Sunday. And guess what? Today is Sunday. Actually, while we're here talking about it, I might as well go clear these out real quick. Clear out the other dailies too, and then get back to Arena. 3 arenas per day just to get the red offer. Hey, it can do good offers. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing it every single day, though. But, I don't know. The value as of the most recent patch has indeed increased off of it, if nothing else. We'll be going over some of that in the Monday video, especially since I wasn't able to cover the other thing. I do want to get the Mythic video out tonight, though. But there is some stuff I do want to cover in the Monday video, kind of going over, just briefly over Arena. Not like a true Arena guide, but just kind of mentioning the changes from the 5.7 patch, because tomorrow is actually the first video, like actual video, since the 5.7 patch that we have going out. So we're kind of just going over a bunch of stuff with it. Because there isn't as much going on this week, so I'll be able to fill the video with some more, if nothing else. But there we go. But yeah, every Sunday it's always worth doing, just because how much value it has going for it. Do we have anything else going in here? No, just the other rewards. I'll wait till we get the final one before we claim it. Okay, anyways, next order of business. Let's go to, let's go over here. Also, speaking of Unity earlier, if I'm not mistaken, Gems of War is actually made with Unity. Which is a good... if there's anything to say about that, that's a good reason to never use Unity. Gems of War was made in Unity. That's a great convincing method for me to never use it. With how many bugs there are. I don't know, I have a friend too that just absolutely hates Unity. She has never asked him why. But I have a friend that absolutely despises it. He doesn't even actually do like any game dev stuff. He does have some kind of like coding job thing. I forget exactly what he does. But it's related to something with coding. I forget exactly what it is. But he just absolutely despises Unity. I should probably ask him why. There's probably some kind of factor with it. From what I've seen from the engine, it probably isn't something I would bother using. If you're working on like a professional level, it's probably something you would do. But if you're doing it just for like making games for the sake of making games, it seems like a really bad tool to use for that. Unless you're planning to like eventually work for a company, because that's quite widely used. Hoping for Megavore or Ubistet tomorrow? In Soulforge you mean, right? Because it's not available in Event Key. Event Key is gonna be, you'll be able to get, what's her name in, Phoenicia, right? Because it's Bright Forest. No, I'm thinking of a different kingdom. Wait, what's Bright Forest, Mythics? I actually completely forget. Oh no, I was right. And the Phoenicia is one of them. Oh, no, I was thinking Suna, never mind. Wrong kingdom. I was thinking of the other one. Wait, why is the Mythic so bad here? We have Suna and Vernalis. Really? No wonder why I forgot what Mythics exist here. This is a pretty forgettable... Oh, we also technically have a third Fountain of Stars, but that doesn't really count. Actually, we're covering a video on that today. Or by today, I mean it'll be up by tomorrow morning. It'll be up before the Monday video. Let's see. I forgot, we actually have... wow, this whole place is filled with bad Mythics. Fountain of Stars isn't horrible, though. Oddly enough, out of the 3 Mythics, Fountain of Stars is actually the strongest Mythic in this kingdom. Suna can be okay in early game as you're progressing through the game, but she falls off the later you get into the game. For now, this is just weird. And it's just like it's like every useless buffing troop combined into a troop that is made slightly less worse, but is still bad by the fact it's just a standard buffing troop, just with a lot more factors on top of each other. Let's see. Yeah, Fountain of Stars is the only real Mythic in this kingdom. Also, you cannot get the nature of Blue Doom from event keys. It is not in the drop table, nor the Sunken Fleet troops, nor is Fountain of Stars tomorrow. So 6 troops will not be in drop table. But it is worth getting a Queen Titania if you don't have it. Queen Titania is one like the probably top 5 legends in the entire game. Child of Summer's pretty good too. Actually, I think it's like one of the only things I even have medaled in this place. Oh, Leprechaun's here too. Oh yeah, newer players that's actually kind of relevant for. Should definitely mention that tomorrow. Because there's normally not a way to target Leprechaun as a newer player, and you just have to hope for pure RNG. However, next week is one of those few occasions where you're actually capable of targeting Leprechaun. It's very rare that you ever can, and by very rare, I mean like twice every... Well, 2 weeks out of every year, pretty much. And next week is one of those 2 weeks where you can actually target Leprechaun as a newer player. That is relevant to almost no one, though, but for anyone that is, who that info can get to, if you started within like the last week or 2 and don't have Leprechaun or need it more upgraded, it is a pretty relevant troop. You'll probably see me using it in almost every team we ever do, just because it's one of the top 10 troops in the entire game, despite being ultra rare. Does require being fully traded, though. And previous updates would have break your projects. I've heard that with Game Maker Studio too. Some of the recent updates have been kind of breaking stuff. That'd be so annoying. Imagine working on a game for an entire year, then the game engine that you're working with just gets some kind of update that just makes everything unusable, and you accidentally updated it. That'd be so absurdly annoying. Hey, what trips are available this week? Anything relevant? Oh yeah, last time to get High King Iron, get Mother of Darkness for a little while. Both pretty relevant stuff. I guess technically Autumn Imp too. You won't be able to get this again until... honestly, it takes so long for Legends to rotate around that it is actually possible that Autumn Imp will be available next August before it'll be available in Soulforge again. It's going to take that long. It's not that relevant though. There was one time Autumn Imp was actually meta. And that was when it was released, because 10 destroys, which is what it currently does, and doesn't do any higher than that, at one point was actually considered good. Though in the current state of the game is obviously considered pretty bad, compared to like Thrall and other options. Anyways, to the arena. I'll take the Hellcat for now. Actually, honestly, most of this is not horrible. Except that one, that one's horrible. Let's see. Actually, that one's not horrible. Wait. To an enemy and the enemy below, boosted by Forest of Thorn. If we somehow get another Forest of Thorn ally, that's like what, a double 12 into a double 16? We could actually make that work. You know what? I have confidence we'll find Forest of Thorns. Let's go with it. Smash all bot's a very bad idea that I feel like going for. What's your boost ratio? 3-to-1 based on what, your armor? Wait, why is your armor so low? You're literally only gonna get 8 damage, but a huge amount of explosion though. Right? Because you're doing, your explosions are static. Explode all red. That's tempting. Sacred Guardian's the safest thing to take here though. It really comes down to who are we using in first slot. I think we go for Sacred Guardian first slot. Oh, so where are all those Forest of Thorns troops? Even a useless one I would take right about now. Because we kind of need one. Not a single one of those are Forest of Thorns. Also, this team is becoming very weird. I don't know. Do we roll with this? I guess we roll with it. That's a very weird, bad team. It has everything we need to win, though, oddly enough. Except board control. Kind of. If someone has board control. Very weird board control, though. Do we know what's going to be the new mythic weapon for Halloween? Not the slightest clue. I don't think the spoilers even have it yet. I can go check, though. Let's see. Weapon spoilers. I looked at the one coming this Friday. Here's the one coming the following week for the Doom thingy. Is this the Halloween weapon? What date is it? October 20th. Doesn't seem like it. It's called Blackheart's Horn. It deals damage to an enemy. No, this can't be. It's a legendary weapon. It's not even mythic. Yeah, we currently don't know, unless it's like deeper in. Let's see every mythic weapon down here. Those look like hero class weapons. But yeah, those both look like hero class weapons. Which would be weird, because that's a Golvania one. Hold up. I think this is it. Here it is. Trick and treat. Here it is. Found it. Inflict all... Oh, no! Oh, no! You know what that means. Lycanthropy. Inflict all negative stats effects on an enemy and grant myself all positive stats effects. Haha, that's funny. But, 22 mana cost? What on earth is that? 22 mana cost. 22. Red, yellow, purple. But 22. That is a big number. Very big number. It feels like it needs to be 20 if you're going to have no board control. Though we don't know what its perks are yet, the 5 perk thingies. But yeah, there's the Halloween weapon. Assuming it doesn't get tweaked. I feel like it's going to get tweaked slightly, though. The mana cost seems too high. Though we don't know how good the effects will be. It could have, like, amazing effects, like auto extra turn or something. But yeah, it's Essence of Evil and Mirror in one single option. That's a really high mana cost, though. To the point that I don't really see an instance where you're going to use it. Because with Essence of Evil, one of the reasons why it's viable is you cast it, and the second you cast it, you have, like, 10 of its mana back, pretty much. You cast this thing, it's getting 0 of its mana back. Unless it has, like, enchant or something else. We don't know what its 5 perks are yet. If it has, like, auto extra turn, enchant, and, like, 3 other things that aren't useless, it could be okay. But I highly doubt it's going to get that many good things. But it might. You never know. It's a mythic weapon, after all. So far, mythic weapons are kind of meh, though. Dawnbringer is probably the strongest mythic weapon, and oddly enough was the first mythic weapon ever added. Deathbringer is situationally okay, but normally isn't used compared to Dawnbringer, or just Black Manacles is normally better just because of how much lower mana cost it is. And I don't know, we'll have to see how this goes. But yeah, that's a lot of stats effects. I can see this being very broken. Not in the sense that it's going to be strong, but in that there's probably going to be some kind of bug with it. Even though both the mechanics are already working correctly, I could see there being some kind of issue with it, triggering that many effects at once. We'll find out if they've tested it or not. The other annoying thing about that is any annoying stats effect that ever comes into the game, like Lycanthropy, it will also have. Because it does place Lycanthropy on the enemy, which is not necessarily a good thing. And there's no way to opt out of it. It will indeed do Lycanthropy onto the enemy. And it's more likely that the Lycanthropy will affect an enemy than Deathmark will. Though they did fix the crash of Lycanthropy and Deathmark occurring at the same time. What do we even want here? Probably take green. Actually, probably... yeah, never mind, green. Because brown wouldn't have fed into it because it's being blocked off of Sacred Guardian. Let's see. That's enough to kill, so we'll go for it. This will be a double poke to almost kill, double 12. You know what? That's actually not too bad. Double 12 for 13 mana cost with no other Forest of Thorns. And it hits even higher if you somehow draft another Forest of Thorns, which is very unlikely, but possible. I'll take that for now. Don't kill. Yeah, Dawnbringer's still the best mythic weapon. Even when that next mythic weapon comes in, Dawnbringer's still the best. I'm not sure why they keep making new mythic weapons so bad. Like, they set the premise with Dawnbringer. It was like, okay, like, when Dawnbringer came in, it's like, okay, this will be cool if we get more mythic weapons. Then we didn't get, like, any mythic weapons for, like, 2 years or whatever it was. And then when they finally started releasing mythic weapons, they've all been bad. Dustbringer was pretty horrible when we got that last year. Because I believe that came in at the tail end of last year, if I'm not mistaken. And then, this new one, the Trick or Treat thing or whatever it's called, is also pretty bad. Also, I don't think we currently know how exactly the Halloween event's exactly going to work. That should be starting pretty soon. Not sure if we have an official date or anything either. The forum didn't really mention much on it, though. I'm pretty sure Datamine has something on it. I just bothered checking it. I'll find out when it happens. Hopefully it's something substantial. It'd be nice if we start getting like big events that kind of just roll temporarily in the game. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a Christmas one as well. It seems like the next big holiday they'd probably want to do that for. Oh, what do we want here? I wonder if we're getting a Halloween tower this weekend too. This weekend is invasions, so we might get Spooky Tower for the invasions. Because this is the last invasions before Halloween. And they have a Spooky Tower code in the game, it wouldn't be that hard for them to implement it. It's all ready to go. Let's see. Everything here looks pretty bad. I don't even use green anymore. Yeah, well, that works. That's why I wanted me to take green. There was a triple skull hiding above it. Battle Crasher. Battle Crashers are... I wish they would have done more with Battle Crashers. Oh, I did take that instead of Skull. Well, at least he was going to take Skull anyways, I guess. Well, class weapons don't really count as mythic weapons. They only cover one color. Like, they're theoretically mythic weapons, but they're not the same. Because there's really only 3 mythic weapons in the game. The one that we're getting for Halloween this year, Dawnbringer and Dustbringer. Even though theoretically there's like 30, 40, 40 something. There's like 36, almost 37 soon, mythic weapons in the game. However, realistically there's only 3 or 2, about to be 3. Because anything that's not a triple color mythic weapon is technically not a mythic weapon for the most part. They're mythic weapon pretty much in name only. Let's see. I'll take that for now. You want a boss weapon? Theoretically, every Doom weapon is a boss weapon. However, none of them are triple color. We don't have a single triple color boss weapon yet. Similar to how none of the class weapons are really mythic weapons, we theoretically have 0 boss weapons in the game. Even though you could technically consider every Doom weapon as a boss weapon. And some of them definitely feel like it, like the Doom Skull converting ones. And those deep, those book ones when you're doing it in Arena. Also, we're about to lose this battle. I think we went all the way though. Just a little bit of a loss there. Did anyone get their event keys back via ticket? Oh, did that happen? Yeah, there was a bit of an issue with event keys earlier this week. And by issue, I mean they forgot to really tell anyone about the factor. Because it was the first time event keys ever coincided with a mythic like that. And not sure if it was working as intended or what, because they didn't really mention much about it, despite it being the first time it has ever happened. And yeah, definitely had some results that were probably unfavorable, because anyone looking for a Arachnian Weaver last week, or this week I mean, you probably did not get that Weaver. I'm not even sure if it's even possible to get it still this weekend. Has anyone even checked? But I know for most rest this week it has been literally impossible to even get Weaver if you were looking for Weaver. But yeah, Dooms are basically boss weapons. Though technically boss weapons in name only, at least in the sense that they don't use 3 colors like other boss things do. Yeah, all the red borders are basically boss things. Okay. Oh, I was wondering why he's hitting like 0. It's like, oh yeah, he's a Gates. That would be why. He is indeed a Gates. Oh yeah, something else I actually learned today. I did not realize you can generate Steam keys for free. Like Steam keys for various games that you have published. I never realized that's a thing. That would explain why Humble Bundle and other things exist. Because there's literally no cost to actually generating them. I'm not sure if there's some kind of limit because I didn't really look like that deep into it. But I never realized it was actually free to generate Steam keys. I thought it would have like some kind of cost. Especially since people can get Steam cards. Because doesn't that basically mean people are just like generating money through giving out keys then? It's like only like cents because I think you get like what, 15 cents worth of cards from a game or something when you initially like boot it up and everything and play it for a while. But yeah, I never realized you could generate them for free for any game you've actually made. That's rather convenient. If we ever do get something published on Steam, we'll need to hand out a bunch of them on stream. Might as well. Let's see. Though Steam does recently, and by recently I mean a couple years ago, does have a $100 charge to publish any game on there. Which realistically for a small game to even recuperate its money is actually like a ridiculously high charge. On top of 30% that they already take. It's like PayPal if PayPal charged like 100 times more. Like the 30 cents with the 2.7%. Steam is 30% with $100 up front. Did we go for kill? He has mana drain. It's kind of unfortunate. I almost want him to cast that just so he misses on green. I'll take that for now. What do we need here? We'll take the green over there. Lycanthropy, don't you do that. I'll take a skull. Grab the purple down. Take that just to kill. Yeah, of course, the $100 is to keep people from making completely awful games and just putting it up. Because I'm pretty sure some people at some point were exploiting the system just for the trading card thing. Because if you had bots set up to do that, you could literally just farm infinite money through Steam. So I'm pretty sure that's why they added the $100 charge thingy. Otherwise, bots could infinitely farm money on Steam. I'm pretty sure there's still some kind of weird exploit where bots could still do that now. Let's see, what do we need here? We'll take that for now. Grab our poke. Take a red and hope for a thing off a sky. Actually, I don't even need red though. Oh, we got a skull chance though. I'll take that over. That kind of missed. Oh no, that's a big hit. And he should just be dead. There's still a lot of horrible games on Steam. Yes, I've actually been looking up a lot of those horrible games just to see what kind of rates they've been doing as far as sales and everything. Relative to price range and everything. I've been doing a lot of market research. I used to play a lot of trash games on Steam way back in the day. Like when I first started Steam, I mostly got into it for Dota 2 because I played Warcraft 3 and stuff a lot. And Warcraft 3, you know, has like a bunch of games into it because the game editor for it was actually pretty solid. Honestly, out of any game that has ever had a game editor in it, I still feel like Warcraft 3 has one of the best, if not the best game editors that has ever been implemented into a game. But it's really solid as far as, you know, like as an actual aspect of the game. Which is why there's been so many amazing games made through it. Hey, even Legion TD came out, or Legion TD 2 came out earlier this year. I'm not sure what it was made in. I need to go actually double check that. I didn't actually bother checking to see what it was made in. But of course the original was made in Warcraft 3's engine. But I used to play a lot of those games, and when I first came over to Steam back in like 2013, 2014, I think it was, ended up playing a lot of various trash games, but you learn quite a few things about game design through them. The ones that are kind of horrible. Well, not much from the ones that are like literally just copy-paste stuff. But like the ones that are like bad, but like they tried. Like that category of games. Let's see. Take the purple over. Hey, can we not lose against this thing? This is one of those like infinite armor ones. It's not as bad as what's his name, but it's still really bad. It's actually balanced though, because he can't like get too absurd. Oh no, he's about to get too absurd. Statement untrue. Very absurd. Oh, we got win condition though, so it doesn't matter. Ah, useless thing. Alright, let's keep going. Oh yeah, did we need this pet? We do. Let me go do it real quick before I forget. I'll take the other thing down. There's a lot of indie trash on Xbox as well, so Switch has a big issue with that too. Or people put like a lot of like ultra ridiculously basic games on it. Yeah, I haven't been looking into Humble Bundle or other things as far as getting more games. I probably should. There's some good games in them sometimes. Also, I've been trying to contact some game developers directly, and I'm not sure if they just never check their emails, but it's surprising how many of them do not reply back to any degree. Like even some of the really small ones, and some slightly larger ones, and I can't get a response from like any of them, or maybe not literally none, but a very small amount. Still keep getting those random emails though of people trying to get me to play their games. That's at least like a weekly thing. It is pretty consistent. Not that many good bundle games lately. Epic Game Store, free game every Thursday. I still have not played a single game ever on Epic Game Store. Though, at the end of this month, that's finally going to change. Because, very unfortunately, Darkest Dungeon 2 got bought out by Epic. So, at least for the beta. So, when the beta launches later this month, in about 2 weeks from now, actually. Yeah, 2 weeks and 1 day. I believe 2 weeks from now is Tuesday, is the beta launch of the game. And, yeah, we're probably going to be playing it. Which is kind of unfortunate, because we'll probably have to buy the game twice. And it's on Epic Game Store, which means for the first time ever, we're actually going to have to play something on Epic Game Store. But they finally got us. Let's see, throw Phoenicia now. Oh, wait, we need to take the brown for now. Yeah, every single game I want to play this month, they pretty much all come out the last month, the last week of this month. I'm not sure why. I believe there was 3. Oh wait, was Voice of... I sure hope that one isn't... Wait. Was Voice of Cards coming out this month, or was that February of next year? That's such a, like, stark difference that I wouldn't remember that. I can't actually remember which. It's either coming out, February next year, or the end of this month. And for whatever reason, I have no clue why I can't remember which one is which. Let's see. Please tell me it's next year. Voice of Cards. Don't say it's the end of this month. It is the end of this month. Wait, what? Initial release date. Wait, what? That's not correct. Release date. There it is. Oh, it is the end this month. Oh no. Actually, I believe it's the same day as Mario Party 2, which is like horrifically bad. Because we're probably going to prioritize Mario Party. That is so unfortunate. Like all the days they could have picked, the exact day Mario Party comes out. I'm pretty sure that's the exact day Mario Party comes out. There's some other game coming in February that I wanted to play. I can't remember what it was then. Probably we'll find out later. Pretty sure they have an advertising budget, whatever game that is. How many copies did we get? Not many. Looks like 2. Okay, let's go do more arena. Still gotta get that final orb. The whole reason for doing arena in the first place. Alright, deals damage to an enemy, blah blah blah. Boosted by their life. How much ratio is that? 5 to 1. That's really low in arena. That's like 1 or 2 extra damage. Hero to Chaos is okay, mostly because of board control. That's not a big enough boost ratio to really justify it. I'd rather just go for Herald. It's not a super auto. Oh, we got the auto win. I was gonna say it's not a super auto win, but that is. That sure is. Well, we won. Lapina Explorer is arguably the best ultra rare in the entire game for arena. So we kind of just already won. And we got a pretty decent common. Alright, so we won. That's the fun. I'll put that there or put that there. That's the whole team. We're good to go. Actually, I'll put Dark Master all the way in last slot. Armored Boar, keep it a little safe in case we need a backup plan. Alright, we haven't handed out a code yet. We'll hand out after this arena run. Let's see. We'll take that for now. Oh, I should have taken brown into purple there. No! What's your boost ratio again? You do 1 billion things. Boost ratio based on green gems destroyed, which amplify your damage by infinite. There we go. At least in the context of this game mode, it's infinite. He is broken beyond belief. Actually, it's not even worth casting anything else if we have him on our team. Just cast him twice and we win because he does infinite damage pretty much. At least in arena context. He has a really good plus board control. He pretty much auto kills whatever he touches. And if he somehow doesn't, he reshuffles the team to disorient them. He is so absurdly broken in arena. This is one of those other ones where it's like questionable if it should be nerfed. He's on like the level of Royal Engineer, of just broken a little too far. There's pretty much anything we touch will die. To such a degree, we don't even have a team anymore. It's literally just a whole team supporting his endeavors of getting full mana. There is no team. He is the team. Doesn't even matter if anything else dies. Not sure why I chose there. Hello, Marcus. Welcome. Was it Pokemon in February? I don't think there's a Pokemon game in February. Well, there is. Though that's not the one I'm interested in. I think that one Arceus game is coming out. I'm not that interested in it, though. Both the 2 upcoming Pokemon games we probably won't be messing around with. Kind of like Metroid Dread. I'm not bothering with that. Next Nintendo game I'm messing with is going to be Mario Party later this month. I believe it's the last Friday of this month, actually. Let's see, we'll take that over. I almost feel so tempted to take that green. I mean, that blue. I'm going to take it while also auto-killing them. So we can get full mana again and then auto-win again. As easy as that. There we go. I wish we could always draft Lapina Warrior. Imagine how much easier Arena would be if you could just consistently take Lapina Warrior every single time. All we need him to do is hit all 4 enemies and have a 1 mana cost. Or even 0. 0 would be great. Oh, so why did I not take those greens? Let's see. Probably because I was like, oh, we need to keep green on the board for boost ratio. Though realistically, he has so much boost ratio that it doesn't even matter if we keep a lot of green on the board. Like, it's beneficial, though. In most situations, unless they have absurdly high durability, it's actually not that required to keep a lot of green on the board for him. Because even with a small amount like this, I'm pretty sure that's still enough to kill. Was it Hollow Knight? No. No, Silk Song still doesn't have a release date. They've been working on that forever. I'm actually not sure why that game has been delayed so long. But it has been. Game development is hard. Let's see. I'll take that over. That's a lot of value. I actually wanted to cast him just so he doesn't have a cast and also so we have a meat shield. So if he takes Skull now, we don't just die. Also, I need a pretty beefy boost ratio there to kill that. Oh no, I hit the wrong one. I forgot it moves. Oh no. This boost ratio is off of Skull if I'm not mistaken, so we'll take the most amount of Skulls, which is only 2, but still gets us rolling. And at this point, Lapina just kills. There's not enough to green to really do much value there though. That's still enough to kill, so hey, I'll take it. There we go. Alright, let's go hand out a code now. Lapina just absolutely crushed that arena run. And our last offer is useless. Boo. That's unfortunate. Anyways, let's go hand out a code. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Let me just go figure out where my code section is and get the codes out. One moment. Let's see. I gotta go to this, cut that, click save, put that over there, put this, go into full screen, put this over here. Find where the thingy is to put into the other thingy. There's the thingy. And then we put the thingy in the other thingy and then paste the thingy and then we do that. And then when we put that there, click refresh, put that over there, copy the whole thing. And there you guys go. Use that on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found if your settings menu, whatever game says right over there is what we put in for your invite code. Redeem codes right over there in chat. Just copy paste random numbers and letters starting with SA. And it gives same word as always: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 10,000 hours of gold. Enjoy everyone. Only usable on PC mobile version of the game. And as mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot. And is greatly appreciated for YouTube algorithm purposes. Anyways, okay, let's keep going. If anyone else has any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, we got to go do 3 more arena runs, or 2 wins and 1 partial lose win. Bill says, oh yeah, the normal smash the like button things. Oh, the reminders. Thank you, Bill. Okay, we'll go for the 3 red explosion. Hey, remember when Sunbird was meta? I remember. It's still actually pretty good in arena. Because it's gonna do 31 damage. You know what? I think I still draft it. Sunbird's still viable. You just gotta get it in arena, where you can't use metals, because metals was the main thing that made Rowan like definitively better than it. Deal 7 damage to an enemy boosted by green. Because of your color, I feel like taking you. Oh no, we don't have a blue to draft here though. Sunbird might die. I'm gonna take Creeper possibly. Yeah, we're gonna take Creeper. At least his damage poke. I'd rather have Musketeer or something, but it's fine. I'll put that in first slot. We'll follow up by Sunbird. We'll put him there, and Creeper will be all the way in the back. Okay, let's roll that. A lot worse than the previous one, but I'll take it. Okay, what do we even grab here? We'll take that red for now, so we can go take the other red, so we can then take a Skull, so we can then take a Sunbird, so we can then take that. What do we want here? We'll take yellow for now. So we can take another yellow. So we can then take another yellow. So we can then cast an ability. That will then allow us to take another yellow. Oh no, he took all my magic. Whatever shall I do? I'm actually not going to wait it out. He has 3 explosion. We still get value from it. Less value, but still value. Speaking of less value, Sunbird actually gets less value every time it casts because it comes in at a lower level. However, it still has value. Just less value. Also, 1 HP is very useful. Barely hanging on. Only problem is Sunbird's going to get increasingly worse as we keep going here. Which is kind of bad. His first cast is kind of amazing. Every cast beyond then is kind of horrific. Because we might actually lose now because we don't have any scaling method. Deal 7 damage is not enough. 8 scatter. Sorry, more than 8 scatter. It's actually 18 scatter. That's enough to kill. It is not. How on earth do you not do 1 damage? Okay, we just lose now. Okay, I think we have to redraft this team. I'm not a fan. Let's try this again. Retire. Hey, tribute's ready though. Give me that tribute. An hour has already gone by. I might use this just for the sake of having it in first slot. Though Zephyrus is kind of auto win. Should probably grab that. We can get a couple boost ratios off him. He hits like crazy. I kind of want to use this in first slot because it can be used in first slot without blocking. It doesn't do that much, but I want it just for the sake of being there. Then we get some kind of other poke that isn't blocked, so we'll take probably you. It's not that much damage, but it's damage. And then Rockworm, because Rockworm. Oh yeah, that's a team, I guess. It's not a particularly over-the-top team, but it'll do what we need it to do. Alright, there we go. And worst comes to worst, the Zephyrus auto wins. You cast him twice, it's probably killing most of their team. Like him twice into like 1 other damage is probably enough. Or some skulls also work. Okay, let's take a blue for now. Get that going. Take a brown to brown. That died very quickly. Though it was supposed to tank. Though it didn't really do tanking that well. Unfortunately, we don't have a column with multiple yellows beyond 2. 2's still good though. Though not as good as more than 2. At this point, Rockworm's just gonna have to go in and do his loop thingy. Get his little bit of loop value. Get all loopy. I should probably take an extra turn skull just to get it off the board. And he's dead. 1 singular damage. Yeah, this team will work. It's not as good as the other drafts we've had, but it'll get the job done.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh, what do we want here? I'll take a blue for now.
Mana surge.
And I'll just kill it out though.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Get 2 explosions if we can.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Let's take a brown for now. And I should just kill. A lot of damage. Any day streams upcoming? Oh, midday streams? Yeah, I meant to this weekend. I kind of got caught up in some stuff. But, probably soon, TM. Maybe this Tuesday. Fall Guy still has an event thingy going on, if nothing else. It's not really that interesting of one. But, it'll give us a reason to do Fall Guys, if nothing else. Pokemon Unite had a new character the other week, but, it was very broken and then got immediately nerfed. Oh, we didn't bother going over it. We'll wait till the next one. Aside from that, I don't know, most of the games I want to play there are coming up are all at the end of this month, which is really bad. It's like all congested at once. But we'll probably do it at some point this week. What do we want here? We'll grab a... probably yellow for now. Take a blue, grab that, take a green. Get a brown down so we can go get the other thing rolling. which then allows us to take all that green over there. Which allows us to take all that and then throw down into the brown. It's not going to be enough to kill anything. At this point, it's basically just gets the fires to full mana and then cast them. The only problem is no column has more than one singular poke right now. So ideally what will happen is... we'll take 2, I guess. Luckily, the other guy has splash, so I don't think we're going to need it. This should be able to just explode it. No, I destroyed the wrong red. Luckily, Rock Room gets it cleaned. There we go. Another arena down. Unfortunately, no more offer thingies anymore. But 2 more to go. We're almost there. Alright, who do we still have left? Bull Taurus. That's could be okay. I think we'll roll it. See if we can get a life gainer. Oh, Satyr Magician's pretty broken. Double Silence is strong. Oh, double hit's also strong. Ah, mana cost though. He's strong enough, it doesn't matter. He's actually so strong that that factor does not matter. Let's just roll that. I think we can make that work. Bit of a weird team. Oh yeah, how much attack does Poke Strider have? Didn't bother checking. Only 6. That is decently low. Well, obviously all these numbers are decently low, but you know. Relative to Arena, that's decently low. I think we can still make it work. We're using way too much of the same color. But I don't think it's actually going to matter. That's because how much damage value we have. So this boost based on yellow. Once again, we have another yellow boost ratio team. And then we do that, get our silence. We want to do it the other way, that way, because we get the silence value. Otherwise, we'll kill the thing that we just silenced. Whereas we want to do the silence first, so that, or sorry, we want to do the damage first, so that the silence gets applied to someone who the silence will actually stick onto. Otherwise, we're just overkilling the things that were just silenced. So we always want to make sure we go for the silence first when using this combo. Which is funny because I actually have the Lion Prince in second slot. I mean, in, you know, lower down than the other one. Even though we actually want to cast Lion Prince first. You sometimes do that with Team Order though. Where you use the troop that you want to use first below the troop that you want to use second. Divine Ishbal Akulin's actually an example of that. Where you actually deliberately want to do it because of how the conversions work. Because you want Divine Ishbal to feed back into herself rather than feeding back into Quillen. Because it's better to loop that way. But even though you want to cast Quillen first when you initially do the setup for it, it's one of those weird teams where you do actually want to do it the other way around. Kind of like how we're doing it now. But this team has no reason to be in that order, other than to keep Lion Prince a little bit more alive. Which I guess is kind of relevant. Between the two, they're both perfectly fine to keep alive though. It's probably better to have it the other way around. But there are some instances like Divine Ishbal Quillen where it's actually actively better to have the troop that you want to cast second behind the troop you want to cast first. Just because how the mana accumulates on it. When are we going to do our next stop for the fast food tour? The problem is I've eaten at almost every location that is nearby. Yeah, we could do that for. Unless we start getting places that are further away. Also, why on earth did that take that way? That is not the direction I moved it in. Okay, what do we want here? We don't use purple. We do use brown though. I'm gonna go for a preemptive silence here. Just to get it rolling, get the surge on green since we don't use purple. So there we had the chance of taking either or. We wanted to do it that way because we wanted the surge chance on the other one. Make a surge chance on purple wouldn't have really mattered. Since we don't use purple. I need that thing to reach full mana already. And doing that, we'll do that. And now he's dead. Actually, no, he won't be. Too much durability. Also, that does not double tap. Neither of these two actually double tap when there's only one left. Which is kind of unfortunate. Also, our attack skull damage is so low at this thing. No, at this point, we're almost going to kill it with skulls. Close. Not quite, though. Now we do. It's impossible to bring back melting pots. I don't think they even have any to-go option. Just because of how it is. I haven't ate there for like 2 years now. It's funny because I got like a melting pot addiction like right before the pandemic. And since the pandemic, I have not eaten there a single time. I believe they still have inflated prices from the pandemic though. Which is one of the other reasons I haven't bothered going back yet. Let's see, I'll take that over. Alright, one more battle here, and then one more arena run, and we're good to go. And then we can go claim that green orb, right? That useless green orb we're probably gonna get. I sure hope not. What did we get last time? I don't even remember. I think it was a purple. Was that blue or purple? I think it might have actually been a blue. I know it was something not useless last arena. It wasn't something like insanely amazing, but it was not completely useless. Also, have we cast Bull Taurus a single time this entire battle? I don't believe we have. And despite him being in first slot, I actually actively don't want to cast him now. Oh, I didn't lose too much damage. As I was in the process of saying that, he's getting a poke on us, of course. I jinxed it. No, it's enough to kill first slot, so I'm actually going to go for it. But then again, does it even matter if we kill first slot? Because every damage source we have double pokes. So killing first slot's almost irrelevant, so I probably shouldn't have even bothered doing that. I just held mana. Because it's exceedingly irrelevant for us to actually do that, because every damage source we have double pokes first two. And he hits everything. Oh, excuse me. Does Arena even give blue orbs? Yes, it does. Eventually. 15% of the time it does. Alright, one more run and we're good to go. We technically don't even have to win it all the way. But we will. Ideally. Given whatever our team is. Boosted by yellow gems, Conjurer Lightstorm. Let's say we have 8 gems on the board. 24, 30. No, that's not bad, actually. That's actually not horrible. I think it has a double silence, doesn't it? It actually does. We want this, though. I prefer damage. Gorgon is like a weaker version of the thing we just had. Deal some splash to the first enemy. Which is kind of weird, because it only does 50% to the one back, and obviously nothing to the other. And then knock them to the back. Explodes a row, though. That's quite a bit of mana. 7 damage to an enemy, 10 more if they have like almost any stats effects. Well, maybe not almost any, but a lot of them. All of this is pretty bad. I almost want to go for Stargazer just for an attack buff. It also denies a color we're not using. Which if we don't get a blue draft here, which we didn't, is kind of useful. And I was take this because it's basically Rockworm but green. And not a worm. It's basically it's basically one of the worm troops, except it's not a worm, it's a bird. The bird ate the worm and now it has the capability of the worm apparently. I'm not sure if that troop has any lore whatsoever related to it, but that's definitely needs to be the lore. It ate a worm and then became the worm. Because it's the only troop that has like the worm-like ability that isn't one of the lizards. Like of all like the monocolor worms, it's the only one that isn't color or that isn't like specifically a worm itself. Which is kind of funny. Because there's like a worm-like troops that are little lizards, but they're more like the lizard type troops because they're all lizards, the ones that do that. And then there's like the worm-like troops, but then there's this bird randomly within the worm-like troops, which is kind of weird. So I'm pretty sure lore reasons it just ate the worm. Pretty sure. If that's not a thing, that's definitely canon now. He ate one of the green worms and got its ability. That's probably what happens. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Gosh, that's almost better than Zephyrus. Because unlike Zephyrus that needs a lot of them in a column, you just need them on the board. Plus it creates a yellow storm to get them onto the board. Though he doesn't have any board control though. Zephyrus at least gets to destroy a column. I'm not sure if it's better than Zephyrus, but it's pretty similar. Also, he has a 1 higher mana cost, so I guess that kind of makes sense why his ability is slightly better. Oh, it still doesn't have mana accumulation. Also, why did you one-shot? Why? He has the capability of one-shotting Brown, and he had to hit our only Brown on our entire team. Very unfortunate. He had that tracking capability. Tried for Skull for Sky, and we actually got it. Nice. Unfortunately, he's going to skull us back, but then we get to skull him back for skulling us back. And then we try to skull him back for skulling us back for skulling us back. And the cycle continues. Hey, that's actually a pretty sizable amount of damage. Wow. I'll take it. Why is it starting to take lag all of a sudden? Oh yeah, 3 more to go. Let's see. If you bronze medal 5 troops from the kingdom, it would stop your middle offer from being medals. No, it doesn't stop it from being medals. The way that it works now is there used to be no way to increase the rate at which you get medals. Now, if you have gotten rid of all your bronze thingies, or you know, all the ones that tell you to go medal stuff, or when you do have them, it'll increase your rate of medals. However, it's still the same rate of medals when it's not. So medal rate when you don't have a kingdom that requires medals is the exact same. However, the main thing they did in the most recent patch is if you do need medals, the rate of medals that you get is increased. So at no point do they go away. They're still always there. It's just when you don't need the upgrade, it's just the normal rate they've always been. And when you do need the upgrade, it has an inflated rate of occurring. Which is why you want to get them rid of them, because they're a pretty bad offer to have. But no, they still occur at the normal rate. Assuming you don't have a kingdom that needs them. And if you do, you want to immediately get that upgrade, because it'll make it so you get more medals. Which is very bad. Because most of those offers are not that worth it. Anu is barely worth it, and guard medal is barely worth it. Like lately I have been going for Anu whenever I see it. But beyond that, they're not really that worth it, and you get so many useless ones. Like the ultra rare one costs way too much. It's like 300 for the most common medal in the game. It's one of the reasons why guard is kind of worth it. It only costs 100. And while it's the lowest tiered medal, if you don't have every common maxed yet, which is probably almost everyone in the game, though some people probably have grinded enough to get the max. But for anyone who hasn't maxed every common yet, it's pretty good value. Well, not like really good, but it's value. Because the gold medal or common then, if you were to do it that way, would cost you effectively about 500 gems or so. Or really 300 if you just have a Yasmin or a guard laying around. So it's not that bad. Like 300 gems to max a common. Though they're already pretty easy to do. Oh, why did I not take Brown there? Also, we could actually lose this battle. Though it doesn't matter. I think we already have enough wins. We could lose every battle going forward, and I think we still have the amount of points we need. Though, knowing my luck, it'll probably be like 2 points short or something. It'll give us like 12 points. I'm not even sure if that's a possible metric of how many points you can get. But if it is, that's exactly how many points we're going to get. It's probably... we're going to like double lose in only 12 points. It's going to happen. Oh no, I didn't see the other cascade. I was thinking like, yeah, that will get the match. I didn't see the other one would drop as well. Fail. Oh, we already finished? Oh, that was quick. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see what orb this is. Our shiny loots. Good old loot. The good old 5 looter. I'm sure I'm screenshotting it. But anyways, let's see what we get. We're screenshotting our disappointment. Blue? Purple. Okay. That could have been worse. Could have been better. Could have been worse. I'll take it. Also, I basically haven't touched my purple orbs. Also, did I donate gold this week? I feel like I did. I think I forgot to initially, which is why we did 3 million. I think the requirement's 2 million these days. Which would explain why everyone's doing 2 million. I think we just randomly changed it. I know Azala wanted to. But, yeah, we do have a 2 million requirement now. I've still been doing over 2 million every single time regardless. Anyways, yeah, that one didn't go over too bad. So there we go. There's the arena event. I'm not sure if we're going to keep doing the 3 daily arenas every single day. We might. We'll see. We might. It's questionable. Definitely not every day, that's for sure. But some days, if we feel like it, we'll probably throw Arena at the end of the stream. Other days, we'll probably just ignore it as if it doesn't exist like we normally do. How do you farm orbs for Zugoff? The easiest way to do so is Vault events. Vault events, you could farm a very, very, very high amount of resources. There are 2 Vault events coming up very soon. Normally, you don't have one like this coming in the middle of nowhere, but I think they're doing a special for Halloween or something as part of the Halloween event. But we have 2 Vault events coming up. One is at the normal time, which is November 5th, which is the normal interval between Vault events. Though the other one, for whatever reason, is coming on October 19th, which is midweek. Normally it's Friday to Sunday when they roll. This one's running from Tuesday to Thursday, and you can get a lot of resources during these times. And this is the next time you'll really be able to do so. So that's 9 days from now then. So kind of around the corner. But yeah, this is the best time to ever farm is during Vault events. You basically just spam Explore with like a Rowan quick kill or whatever else you have that can kill very, 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 very quickly. So some kind of empower into an auto kill troop. And you can just farm a bunch of resources then and Explore. Main reason you'd want to do this and win as quickly as possible is because it cycles through more gnomes, and gnomes gives you verses give you Nomapaloozas, Nomapaloozas give you a bunch of Vault keys, and Vault keys are converted into pretty much every resource in the game. The only things that aren't really in them are like deeds for the most part, but pretty much every other important resource in the game, well, and I guess technically war coins too, but a good majority of every important resource within the game can be found within Vault keys. And the best time to find them is during Vault events. And one the main drops that they have is also orbs, which of course would get you progress onto Zugoff. There's quite a few other events throughout the weeks where you end up giving you orbs too, like world events and stuff like that. However, the main one that you tend to do it for is Nomapaloozas, or I should say Vault events whenever they roll around. And the more Nomapaloozas, the more Vault keys you get, and the more Vault keys you get, the more chances you have at orbs. And that's one of the main ways that you end up doing it. But anyways, guys, does anyone else have any other questions? Otherwise, we'll probably be calling it a night for now. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. We'll have the video covering the Mythic very soon. The Mythic, if you have the normal pass, will be available tomorrow in about, like, what, 6 hours from now. Of course, if you have the paid pass, you've already had access to it for the last week or so. We're messing with it a little bit on this week's Monday, Tuesday, and we'll probably mess with it a little bit this week's Monday, Tuesday as well. And we'll probably have a guide video up, hopefully, tonight. And aside from that, we'll have the normal weekly video going up sometime tomorrow as well. I'm not sure if we'll get it up super, super early or if it'll be more midday. But we'll definitely get it up and just going over everything through the week as we always do. And we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for always for watching. Greatly appreciated. See you guys soon. Bye, everyone.